She was 17. Beautiful. Popular. Michele Avila had big brown eyes and soft curls that framed a radiant smile. Her friends often said she was too pretty for her own good. And one of them, a girl she trusted implicitly, was about to prove just how dangerous that beauty could be. The shadows of envy were already gathering, unseen by Michele. Michele had been best friends with Karen Severson since grade school. They grew up together in the San Fernando Valley, sharing secrets, sleepovers, and the endless drama of adolescence. Their bond seemed unbreakable. But by 1985, something had shifted. A subtle, insidious change began to poison their connection. The easy camaraderie they once shared was slowly eroding, replaced by a simmering resentment. Karen watched as Michele effortlessly commanded attention. The compliments, the boyfriends, the spotlight, it all seemed to gravitate towards Michele. And Karen, standing in her shadow, began to seethe. Then the rumors started. Whispers spread that Michele was sleeping with other girls' boyfriends, igniting a firestorm of jealousy and anger among her peers. Fights broke out, friendships shattered. Michele even endured a brutal beating in front of her own house, a stark warning of the animosity she faced. Yet, through it all, she remained oblivious to the true danger lurking closest to her. The real threat, the one that would ultimately claim her life, was standing beside her the entire time. It was a betrayal festering in plain sight, hidden behind a mask of loyalty. October 1st, 1985. Michele told her mom she was going out with friends. It was a typical Tuesday evening, a casual farewell. No one could have known it would be their last. She never came home. The hours stretched into an agonizing night, then a terrifying day. Panic set in as the realization dawned that something was terribly wrong. 3 days later, the unthinkable happened. Hikers stumbled upon a horrific discovery in Big Tujunga Canyon. Michele's body lay face down in a shallow creek, a scene of unimaginable brutality. Her hair had been brutally chopped off. She had been beaten, held underwater, and then discarded like garbage. The sheer savagery of the act left investigators stunned and bewildered. Police had no idea who could have committed such a heinous crime. But one person cried harder than anyone else, her grief a public spectacle. Karen Severson. She was everywhere. At the funeral, a pillar of sorrow. At the family's house, offering comfort. She even slept in Michele's bed, a chilling intimacy with the victim's memory. Karen comforted Michele's heartbroken mother, hung Michele's pictures in her own room, and vowed to find the killer. She spun tales of their childhood, lamenting her best friend's absence every day. For 3 long years, she played the role of the grieving friend, a masterful performance of deception. No one suspected a thing. Her act was flawless, her sorrow convincing. Then, in 1988, the facade began to crack. A new witness came forward, a girl named Laura Doyle. She was another friend, and she carried a terrible secret. Laura confessed everything. The chilling details of that fateful day began to unravel, exposing the calculated cruelty hidden beneath years of feigned grief. She revealed that Karen and Laura had picked Michele up that day, driving her deep into the canyon. They lured her out of the car with a fake apology, a cruel pretense of reconciliation. Then, they attacked her. They beat her mercilessly, dragged her into the frigid water, and held her down. They watched, impassively, as Michele Avila struggled for her last breath. Why? The motive was as simple as it was horrifying. Because she was pretty. Because she commanded the attention of boys. Because Karen was consumed by a corrosive jealousy. The case exploded in the media, a shocking tale of betrayal and envy. Two teenage girls had meticulously planned, lured, and murdered their own friend, all out of a twisted sense of resentment. And one of them had comforted the victim's mother, slept in her daughter's bed, and stood by the grave, knowing exactly what she had done. The depth of the deception was staggering. In 1990, Karen Severson and Laura Doyle were both convicted of second-degree murder. They were sentenced to 15 years to life, a measure of justice for Michele's stolen future. Karen served 23 years. And when she was released, she did something truly reprehensible. She wrote a book, profiting from the murder, from her manufactured pain, from Michele's death. Michele's family fought back, refusing to let her killer profit from their daughter's tragedy. Their tireless advocacy led to a new law in California, designed to prevent killers from profiting off their crimes. It's called Missy's Law, a lasting legacy in Michele's name. A testament to a family's enduring love and their fight for justice, even after the verdict. Michele never knew who her real friends were, not until it was far too late. She trusted the wrong person, a fatal error that cost her everything. She died at 17, her life brutally cut short by the very person who smiled next to her in photos. The same one who held her underwater.